This is Brian, and welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm setting up to work on a side quest where I have to fight at Nelveska Temple. But I still need to do a few other things to prepare for that. Well, mostly just one thing. I'm trying to get my character Jeremy to a low bravery level, so I can use him to pick up the hidden items that are available there. He's down to 33, and I want to get him down to like 20 or 21. We'll let Orlando take point. Okay, a bunch of panthers, a tree, a bird, and what was the other? There was something else over there too. Oh, another bird. I don't remember what they're called exactly, but there's two different variants here. If I move him here, can something like stasis go up here? Yeah. It can, it's just not going to hit more than one of them anyway. And it won't there either. Let's just take that guy out. Doesn't probably matter too much which one I'm going after first. I don't think any of these enemies represent too much of a significant threat. Yeah, the Steelhawk. Yeah, I figured the birds would have quite a bit of range, but I also kind of was assuming that I could just let Agrias take care of them if they came in that close to the party here. Is 136. Or that would do 136. He has more than that. Yeah, these guys have like 180. Well, lightning stab's probably the best, I guess. Go after this one first. And if that doesn't miss, it should turn him into a chicken again. We'll let Orlando continue on up here and take after these guys, and we'll leave the birds there for now. Cowards, weak, those rushing to die. Foxbird. Well, you're the one that's going to be weak and a coward here, if it works. Now, we had another one where it was guarded. That could be just due to the equipment I put on him, I suppose, so... It doesn't guard it every time, though. So I don't think it's probably that big of a deal. I mean, if we get through this fight and I haven't had any of them land for me, I'll probably adjust a little bit. Let's just finish that one off. Might as well take out the last panther here. And a level up for Orlando. I think Agrius was already up to 100 for this fight. So let's go for Orlando here with the cheer up. Come on, don't guard it. Don't miss. Okay. The chicken is back. I guess for that matter, since he's already a chicken, let's just finish it off here. See if he has an ability that can take the tree out in one hit here. Yeah, they're all looking pretty close to the same. Pretty sure she's not close enough there anyway. Yeah, there's the chicken running. I couldn't control him. I think his bravery went up by 1 again, though. So I guess every turn while he's a chicken, it'll keep going up by 1 until he turns back to human form. Let's just move in and make sure I can hit him. Job level up there too. Let's see where Jeremy's at. $26. So it went down by 7. Yeah, so I think one more will be good. I might be okay now already. It's getting pretty low, but I'm going to take as much help as I can get on it. She just needs 2 more boosts to get her up to 97. And he's up to 82. Okay. Hopefully one more fight I can get him up to lightning stab. Not gonna worry about checking anything else for now. Let's just try to get another fight here. Last time I played through the game, I did get all 4 of the unique items at Nelveska Temple. And I got them all on my first try. Well, I should say the first try that I was actually able to collect the items. It can be a pretty tough fight to get into. Once you have control of it, and you've taken out a few of the enemies, it's not too bad, but it's pretty easy to get overwhelmed at first, and we'll see that shortly. For now, though, we got another fight at the river here. So the way the finding items works, as far as I'm aware, and I think I said it one other time, but just in case anybody wasn't here, or just to repeat it again, pretty sure the way it works is that it starts out, you have a 100% chance of getting the rare item, and then you take that 100 minus your bravery level. So if your bravery is up to 80, that means, well, you only have a 20% chance overall of getting the rare item. But if your bravery is only 20, then you have an 80% chance of getting the rare item. Probably, yeah, way too far here. Yeah, I figured he's gonna hammer somebody. Let's get both of them here. I wonder if I need to move to do this? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Considering it's chocobos here. Otherwise, I'd try to take them out one at a time, but since the chocobos are annoying, I'll try to get both of them. Okay, don't do that. Miss. Berserk's okay. He's still gonna go after the enemies, I just can't control what he's doing now. Dang it. Yeah, that one's actually an Ochu, I guess. I hadn't really paid attention before. But yeah, the greener one's a Morble. But then the brownish one's a Ochu. I guess that makes sense since they don't have that many different enemy sprites. They can at least still differentiate them and add in the different types. Yeah, we'll see what Orlando does. I would imagine he's just going to do physical attacks in Berserk. I don't think they have an option of doing more than that. And I know that's how Berserk usually works. But I don't typically use it in this game unless it's inflicted on me. I would just take her over here after the Chocobo. Don't know if she'll have anything that can one-shot it. Okay, that can. Come on. Show me the money. Well, I think he should get a chance to use it again before Orlando finishes off all the enemies. Hopefully that doesn't do anything other than the Berserk. Yeah. I would have taken out the other guy first. I gotta move to use that, I guess. Come on. All right. I think that'll bring him down to 19 overall. I'll have her start moving over there, but Orlando's probably gonna finish off the Moorball before he has a chance to get there. He's trying to run away. Yep, he's not going to be able to make it, though. Alright, let's see if I get a notification that Jeremy's thinking about leaving or not. I don't think 19 or 20 is quite enough to trigger that, but I'll see. And then worst case scenario, to get rid of that, all I'd have to do is use Cheer Up once or twice, but no, I didn't get it, so I think that means we're still good. And okay, he's at 20. That's good enough for me. Let's just get everything set up for the fight. I think actually with him, I'm going to move him to Ninja and Wyatt as well, because they're going to move faster, I think, than the monk would. And with some of the enemies involved in this next fight, that's what I'm kind of more worried about, is turn order, because they can inflict some bad statuses and just cause a lot of damage. Also, let's set my counter, probably on chart. Otherwise, it should be fine for him. Him, let's go. Go back to Priest. And I should probably leave him on that for a little while anyway, because I could use some more of those abilities. And as far as for helping out, maybe let's give him some time magic. But then we're going to do move find item for him. I guess also I can see if I could learn anything new for him and for Ramza. I want to make sure I leave one ability so I don't learn everything here. Otherwise he'd master it, but he'd only be at level 6. And like I've said a few times, I'm not 100% sure if you can still keep leveling them up if you've mastered them as far as abilities go, so I don't want to do that until it's at level 8 at least. Counter's not as important for him. I have auto potion on, and that's probably where I'm going to keep it for that. I'm pretty sure he needs more to, yeah, get any of that stuff. Same thing for Time Mage. Calculator, I don't know if I've had that available here before yet. And this is the kind of stuff they got. I never really used one too much. I think they can be pretty good if you know what you're doing and you get into the abilities and stuff, but I've never looked too much into it. Suppose, why not? Okay, we'll take that. Steel shield, sure. Agrius. We'll go ahead and just get another ability here. I'm actually not going to use her in the fight, though, I don't think. So I don't really care too much what I'm doing with her. Just going to kind of catch her up as far as the job points that she has available for some of this stuff. Quite a few points for Ninja since I've been using them. And let's get her counter back on. So she'll be ready to keep moving once I get back onto the story fights. And yes, she's one bravery away from having that up to 97 and maxed out. Wyatt, let's change your job to Ninja like I had said. And set your abilities. Probably go punch art with him too. Yeah, maybe item. I think he has Phoenix down, right? Because that could come in handy. Well, no. Second guessing it a little bit, but I think I will go punch art. And since we're not really going to be gaining JP, is there something else that I could use that would be more beneficial here? I mean, I guess I can put that on. Same for Ramza. What else could I use instead? I guess that sounds pretty good. So I don't think that's anything I have to select or anything, it's just going to do it. And what about Orlando? I do have items set for him. Does he even know anything really though? Yeah, he doesn't have Phoenix down, so he's not as useful. I don't even have any regular potions, so I guess that really doesn't do anything for him. I'll just be counting on him to do his regular attacks. But we will also give him Lightning Stab to help him out a little bit. I could learn something here, but let's just save it for now. So that'll be good for that. Now, items. He's gonna be good. I'm gonna want to get back to the ninja swords as much as I can help it. For that too, though, I might check out one of the shops here, because I think one of these places sells ninja stuff. I can just buy a couple of new swords. I don't think it's this one, though. Let me just go to the fitting room, though, while I'm here, and just see if it says best is better for anybody, if they have some stuff that I kind of overlooked. Well, like right there. Except I don't want to buy a reflect mail. Because what they're going to do is automatically put reflect on you. And that's not something I ever appreciate in these kind of games. So let's just give her a crystal mail. That should still give me enough money left over to buy some swords in the trade city here if they have them. Now, they do have spell edges here, so I could go ahead and get 4 spell edges overall, because they do also have the Don't Act add-on. Let's give him 2 and then see where we're at. Okay, I can afford to get 1 more yet. So let's just blow all the money and do that. And then just check out items with what I got left. Build that up to 5. Am I fine on X potions? Take it up to 10. Alright. So, sorry if you don't like the preparation and the random encounter stuff, but I think now I'm finally at the point where I'm ready to tackle this. So let's make a new save file here, because I'm certainly not going to guarantee that I won't have to reset it and start over, or that I'll even not get wiped out and get a game over. But this should trigger a fight here. And to get this, we had to unlock this with the rumor. Then we had to buy the flower from Eris. And then we had to see the scene in Gaug with Besradio and Mustadio and the whatever that thing was. Not gonna use Agrias. And for this, we're gonna bring in one of these two, but I had said before, I think I'm gonna go with Race. Because she's a little higher level. He has more HP, but yeah. Also, if I plan on using her, I guess we're gonna have to boost her bravery and faith. Although that might, well, we'll wait and see. But for now, yeah, she's gonna go there. And Jeremy's going here because, well, you'll see shortly. Nelveska Temple. Alright, so we got 2 3-headed dragons on top of the pillars there. And it's another worker. Not worker 8, this is worker 7. Warning, warning, warning. Civilians are prohibited here. You have 30 seconds to leave this area. This is not a test. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22. System error. 3, 2, 1. Genocide mode. Researchers evacuate to the shelter immediately. Genocide mode. If we ever develop completely autonomous robots like that, I think we should refrain from putting the genocide mode in. I know we're getting pretty close to it already. Or they might have rudimentary models that really rich people can get already, but yeah. Alright, so the condition for winning is to defeat Worker 7. And just doing that itself probably wouldn't be that difficult at this point. But I want to take care of the rest of the enemies too. These dragons can be kind of tough on their own, and well, they're up there, so most of my guys can't reach them. These guys are cockatrices, I think, and they can petrify you. We could we could use equipment to prevent that a little bit, but I'm trying to just go in without. Okay, so he can reach these guys with this. I don't think I want them... Yeah, I don't want them to get taken out up there, though, because 2 of the items that I need to get are actually on top of those pillars here. I wonder if I can just wait with him for now. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't really want to rush in too much here. I guess maybe it wouldn't have been a big deal if I didn't have the ninjas, because I want to get the dragons to get off the pillars there. And yeah, Jeremy can take a beating here because, well, these things will all hit pretty hard, including Worker 7. This guy's gonna try to petrify Orlando. He guarded against it, thankfully. Okay, at least he's not using that beak. Okay. And we poached him successfully. But yeah, they can also do a ranged attack there. I can't counter that. And yeah, the Hydra then. Might take out Wyatt here. Yeah. Hopefully don't take Race out. Okay, this will take that one out. And I do want Race to just kind of stay there. No, they're not quite close enough that I can target and get both of these guys. I could probably get a... Should probably take this guy out. Or one of the birds at least, because I think they're more of a threat since they can petrify. And instead of resurrecting right away, I'm just going to take this guy out. Nah, couldn't quite do it. We get another move here though, so let's actually check out our turn order. Okay, that guy's going to be number 5, so he will go before Ramsey gets another attack. What about the other bird? He's 4. I'm thinking that since the Hydra is already weakened, he might just kind of run away and hide instead of fighting. I guess I could always just move her and finish him off too. We can always move her back. And now what's he gonna do? He's gonna try to take her out, probably will. Now I need to start working on reviving. And I need to count on revive because that's all he has as a monk here. Or as a ninja monk. Actually want to check the turn order. Okay, so it'll be number 4, so he's gonna go before Jeremy goes again, but Ramsey gets to go again before he goes again. So I can use revive again here. Try to bring Wyatt back up. It's only 62% though. Good. Now worker 8 or worker 7 is going to have to decide who he wants to take out here. Wyatt or Jeremy. Don't think that's probably really going to be enough to save me from anything, but we'll try. Okay, he's going after Wyatt. I want to check turn order again. Okay, he's 5. Only 32% chance there. 67% chance there. So I guess we'll go with that and wait. Try to revive. Race. I don't like the percentage, but that's what I got. And what's his turn? He's probably gonna go like next. Yeah, I hate it how that goes up. And I don't have any spells that I can get off before Worker 7 gets to go, so let's just do that and see who he targets. I'm actually gonna move him. Okay, he's gonna dispose of Jeremy. Probably, yeah. Also notice Worker 7 does damage himself every time he does one of those attacks. You need to get raced back up. So that's why I moved Orlando, because, yeah, wanted to get over there. Okay, we're all back up for the moment. Race will go next. Let's target that. And you, I want you to move next to one of the pillars. So for the next turn that I get a chance to move Jeremy and have Race standing, I'll actually be able to get up to it. Yeah, I know that wasn't going to be for a ton, but it was the best I could do before Worker 7 got to go again. Okay. He's down to 246. Okay, and they're starting to turn to Treasure and Crystal, which might be a good opportunity for me to get some of my guys healed up a little bit. Damn it. At least I got 2 guys here to do that. Okay, now where are we at in order? Yeah, he's 7. So I'm going to get quite a few turns in here before he'll be able to do anything. Got high ether there. You just wait still, Orlando. You? Oh, I forgot one important aspect of this. You also need to have the ability to move vertically So you basically have to train them as a lancer as well. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to... Well, first let's heal everybody up completely. I think I'm going to have to reset it. I don't think I'll edit any of this out, and we'll just leave it in so you understand where things are at and what happened here and what I failed to realize, which I'm sure some of you probably noticed it as I was going in here. I thought about trying to at least get Jeremy up to pick up one of the other items and see if we would get him. But even at full health, he just gets taken out in one hit, so makes things a little more sketchy in that regard too. Just a Phoenix down there. Yeah, so for the one of them, I'm trying to climb up on top of the temple. You're gonna go after Jeremy again, aren't you? Nope. Since I moved Race up there, he's actually just gonna go after her. And I think actually if his health gets low enough, he might stop doing some of those moves. So I don't remember. I don't know if he will just like purposely take himself out like that. Yeah, he hits pretty hard. Of course, I could just finish him off anytime I wanted to at this point, basically, but... I'm only moving Wyatt along with Jeremy so that he can revive him if Jeremy gets taken out. Like that. But he can't do that anymore without taking himself out. So we'll see how that plays out here. And if he won't do that, if he'll just kind of run away and hide now, I guess that would mean that the best option with him is to just go in and do enough damage to get him close to being down without actually finishing him off. We'll see what he does here. No, looks like he's gonna take himself out. Oh, it didn't quite. Was it a weaker attack because of that, though? And Ray's turned to Crystal, but yeah, I don't really care because I'm not gonna keep going with this file anyway. Well, Rab's a turn to Crystal. Yeah, there's one of them back here behind the temple on top. So, didn't get any of them. And I kind of purposely let it go to game over because I knew I wasn't going to get the items, and I did plan on trying to show that off. What that does mean, though, is we probably have another episode or two of grinding. I'll set things up and get into at least one more fight yet today. We can get started on it. So I'm going to move Jeremy to a Lancer, which that's more of a physical attack than a mage type of job, which I've been doing for him, but I don't think that should throw him off too much. Not really using it for the attacking power. And then I'll probably just end up leaving him as a Lancer. And with the equipment and the HP he has in this job, he'll probably actually be able to survive one of those hits at least, which will be a positive for me. Ability-wise, for now, since we're going to level it up quickly, or try to, we'll go with basic skills so he can just use Accumulate. Modified item, that can just stay there, sure. Don't plan on moving him around much anyway. Everybody else? Would say I can just bring Race in and try to use her, but I don't know. Since I can't control what she does or what she has for abilities, you would actually have to having to be hitting the enemies to level up. I think we'll just leave her that way. Get rid of the Chocobo. Let's move him onto something else that I can... Wasn't quite done with Thief. I could use all of these too. Let's go with Samurai. I think. I don't really like Samurai the best as a job in this one, but just to get some levels into it. And while I'm going to have him using his Guts abilities anyway, he won't really be contributing as a fighter, so that shouldn't be a big deal for me. Let's remove that. Let's just unequip all this stuff so I don't accidentally confuse Demi as one of the ones I've been trying to use. He still wasn't quite done with Monk, so let's go ahead and finish that up. And set basic skill. Orlando, I hadn't really changed much with him, so that shouldn't be an issue. Everything good? I think so. Let's just make our way back over this way, where I tend to do most of my grinding. Although with this party, with Orlando in it, kind of fine against anything, it seems like. Like even that fight at the temple there, we were fine as far as surviving, it seemed like. In hindsight, one thing I probably would have changed a little bit is I would have given somebody else an item ability to bring Phoenix Downs, maybe. Because the percentages weren't always that great on the revive, but having both of the guys there, it did its job. I guess I can't complain too much. But also, I might want to get in the position where I'm trying to heal Worker 7 as well, just so he doesn't end the fight for me prematurely. I think he can get over there and hit one of these guys at least. We'll try the crush punch. I don't want to finish this fight too quickly. I do still want to get my ability up here. That should get her bravery up to max. So then we'll just keep working on our Landus. Let's have him head over here, and we'll let Icarus finish off that other Quar. And that guy, yeah, will probably hit Orlando here. But it's not going to be too much of a threat to him. Yeah. It's only 70%, so I might as well use one of these abilities that I know will hit for 100. Draw it out a little longer there with that one. And can he get close enough to Orlando? Not quite. So we will just accumulate. What's the ghoul gonna do? Gonna go after Ramza. Put him to sleep, maybe? Yeah. Oh well. Okay, I guess let's let her just finish it off. Well, the regular attack should be good enough. Yeah. And she leveled up. Yeah, if I grind up his abilities for Lancer here, that'll also give me a chance to stockpile a little money, or else just blow it on buying stuff that I don't have yet. Probably the latter. Yeah, I was mostly worried about getting lightning stab for him. After I get that, I don't really care. We'll just work on just getting everything else. For him, I mean, with his abilities as powerful as they are, probably really don't need to worry about changing him to any other jobs, but I will anyway after he gets that mastered. Just because I'd rather learn something if there's something available. He's less than 300 away from mastering this. He's less than 200 away from mastering Knight. And how's Jeremy doing on that Lancer? Yeah, didn't get a ton yet. I think this is where we're looking at. We need to get this up to... I don't think it needs to be up to 8, but we just need to get some ability in there. You can also, I think, maybe do this one, and that just allows you to equip that, and that'd probably work too. So I might just try for that. We'll just stockpile 700 here and see if I can just equip that ability, and that'll let me do it. That might make things a little faster next time, so maybe I can give it another shot instead of having another session or two with just farming. Yeah, that'll be the goal. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before, but I don't really like the samurai special ability because these are all the different samurai weapons, and basically what you do is you break one or use it up in order to draw out its power. Which, I mean, they're not too bad, some of them, for that, but I just don't like spending the money on the weapon to use it like that. Okay. Well, we didn't get quite as much done as I had hoped for because I was going to try to get done with that, and we would have if I hadn't forgotten about the whole vertical jumping aspect of it. I remembered getting race in there, but yeah, just didn't get the Lancer ability up. So we'll keep working on that next time, and we'll give Nelveska another shot. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow. And we'll catch you next time.